Yep, we are here. I'm not gonna lie. We were supposed to start the night out talking about Trae Young and where he's gonna go. But I tuned into the Knicks game and I realized Cade Cunningham is the best point guard in the Eastern Conference. Debate your mother. It's over. He's got it. I'm not gonna lie to you. Now you're gonna hear me talk with a lisp because this side of my mouth is a little numb. Pause. Whoa. My wisdom tooth is bothering me again. Before y'all try to clip that. But yeah, another good night. What I should say is we're going to have another good night. On the stream, Isaiah Stewart closed out. They said, I mean, Brunson extended his leg, so I don't know why they would be mad about that. I had the parlay in, boys, and I had JB on there for 6 points in the first quarter. I thought he was going to drop under 30. I thought he was going to start off hot and then, just temper off. But I guess that's not what they had in store for you, boy. It was supposed to be a dark day. Can be Dark Vader in this piece. I'm not going to lie. It's 83-62. I'm going to stop saying I'm not going to lie. It probably is going to get to me throughout the whole night that I have this lisp. It's just because well, they put that thing, that menthol, the number, the tooth for tooth pain and stuff that you can get from local pharmacy. So I put it on the wisdom tooth area, and now this side of my mouth is numb. Hence the lisp. If I am lisping, maybe I'm bugging. Brunson has 20. Okay. 21, not enough. Buddy getting his butt whooped. Oh, yeah, Cade. Oof, oof. And one. Is Cade the best guard in the Eastern Conference? Ooh, that's tough. Nope. They've fallen down. It's under 20. Kolek. Oh, top 5 white boy in the league. Well, he's being nominated. I don't know if he's top 5 yet. But I mean American white boys, not like regular Europeans and stuff. Hang on, we're watching. Who is this? He missed it point blank. Trying to shoot it. Okay, Brunson about to. Oh, that's tough. And one. Where's the foul? It wasn't on the sore. It was Cade. That wasn't a foul. That was a block. I meant on Javante, not on Cade. Fouled him. Don't worry, y'all. It's like 2 days before my birthday. Well, I guess less than 2 days now. Nobody be alarmed. That's why I'm praying this toothache or gum pain or whatever it is, I hope it dissipates by tomorrow. That's what we need. I know what I need. I need my shades. I'll be right. Yeah. This is better. Oh yeah, this is way better. People can't see my face now. I'm incognito. Personally, though, while this game is going on, the Knicks are trying to make a slight. That's not a foul. Oh, Mitchell Robinson erased it. Um, I don't know where I want to see Trae Young go. Right, because before Wemby got De'Aaron Fox, I thought Trae Young and Wemby would have been super dynamic together. A shooter with an elite big who can also shoot like that and is a generational lob threat. Of Did Paul Reed just airball a floater from 5 feet? Call it. That's an offensive foul. Illegal screen on Jalen Brunson. But yeah, outside of that, imagine they wouldn't working out. They can't. Where would they send Trae? I was saying Miami. Imagine they send bro to Miami, but I don't know. Pat Riley, he gonna find a way to mess that up anyway, so it doesn't matter. I'll be forgetting Jaden Ivey is on the Pistons, y'all. Nasty work. Let me see. Miami could get him. Who could he help right now? He's not going to Toronto. Would they send him to freaking Brooklyn? Him and Michael Porter Jr. Magnet Ball Olympics. But I'm joking. Trae Young is a great passer, like an elite, super great passer. I don't know. I don't know. He wouldn't. We don't necessarily need Trae Young. The Sixers are all in. The Sixers have too many guards anyway. That's the problem. The Sixers have too many guards, so Trae Young can't go there. I'm really trying to think because I don't know. I don't know. Maybe in the West, Trae Young could help the Rockets. How would that look? Oh, y'all might think you seeing my drawers, but I just have on. I have on these white shorts. You see, I'm wearing white shorts. Yeah, so just in case anybody thought your boy was trying to free ball it while on stream, that's not what this is. Hang on, where are my pillows? That's what I need. I need to stack my pillows. Need to stack them high and proud. There we go. That's way better. More comfortable. Oh my God, Cole! Oh, that was a brick and a half. Buddy really bricked the hell out of that ball. I'm not gonna lie to you. Jaden Ivey going crazy. Lead back to 20. Yeah, this game is over, I fear. Unless Brunson has some crazy heroics. Nah. I was telling people since the beginning of the year, Cade Cunningham is going to be better than Brunson this year. People ain't believe me. Mind you, Brunson cold his all life. I just think Cade is bigger, more versatile, can do more. But Brunson is proven and super clutch. So I get people who don't have him ahead of Brunson. JB ahead of both of these things, though. It doesn't matter. And by JB, I mean Jaylen Brown. Yep. I hate that I have to explain that. He double dribbled. You putting a call out like that when they down 20? I mean, crazier things have happened, so let me not. Mikal Bridges tried to heave the ball, it didn't work. Yeah, the Pistons are for real, man. The Pistons are for real. I don't want that matchup though. JT coming home soon. I said JT coming home like he locked up. Boy, not locked up. He just getting off IR. They talking about April. If he can't come back in March, just keep him on the shelf, bro. Because he's got to get game reps. He's got to get his. He got to keep his energy. Figure out his conditioning. Because training and sparring isn't the same as game time reps. Oh, they showing Cade highlights. He got a vicious block too. This he can just do more. Like he's just it's nothing against Brunson. Like he's a better passer. He's bigger, so he's a better rebounder. He's a better defender. Brunson got him on the scoring tip though, but he's figuring that out. Because Cade is a real point guard. I feel like people don't understand that. He's a genuine point guard. But he's trying to be a point guard for this team. He's just starting to realize now, like, it's just like, okay, I got to be a point guard, but I also have to be the man. Because if I'm not the man most nights, we not going to be in it. And that's not disrespect to his team. He's just the only all-star caliber player to me on that roster. I mean, Jalen Duren is tough, but they don't like all-star caliber. Jalen Duren is a great big man. Is he top 3? No. You know, is he top 5? Let's see. Nikola Jokic, Victor Wembanyama, Bam Adebayo, Anthony Davis. Is Anthony Davis 80's a 5 or a 4? Shits and giggles. Let's say he's a 5. Wait, who did I say? Now I'm trying to remember. I said Yoke, Victor Wembanyama, Bam Adebayo. Then I said Anthony Davis. And then who else? Is it Jalen Duren at 5? Sabonis hasn't been playing well this year. Oh, Cat. I'm bugging. My fault, New York. Cat should actually be higher up. But yeah, no. Jalen Duren isn't top. Jalen Duren isn't top 5. I apologize if you think he is. Our game is on right now. I don't know why I'm watching the Knicks. I just like watching the Cade thing. We were killing the Bulls. All right, when is this commercial break going to be over? I don't understand. They got the dancers in the stands like that in Detroit? Huh? Might have to pull up to a Pistons game. Feel what I'm saying? No, I'm just playing. I'm here for sports. Only sports. Only sports. Is it? Did they clear the benches? No. I mean, Duran is injured. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, no, they're still playing their starters. They're gonna try. Cat at the free throw line. $70 to $89. There might be a chance. There might be a slight chance. Not a lot of a chance, but a slight one. Cade. Oh, that's a good pass. Who is this guy? Whoever he is, he just hit the shot. Yeah, they killing the Knicks. I can't lie. Pistons versus Knicks in a 7-game series. Oh, Cat just. How'd he miss? Paul Reed just almost got stepped on. Cat wasn't playing. Somebody injured Cade on his drive. What happened? Oh, he got kneed in the nuts. He got kneed in the nuts. Oh my god. That looked bad. Getting kneed in the nuts is never good though, so why are they replaying this shit? You know what? This game has been interesting, but let us go see the results of the other games. What are we watching? Shout out to the viewer we got in the chat right now. What are we watching? If you're just tuning in, we're trying to decide where Trae Young should be going because he asked for a trade. In case you didn't know, then you heard it here first. But if I'm the first person you're hearing it from, you're late. I ain't gonna lie to you. This happened probably like an hour ago. The news dropped. I want to say, at least on social media. I don't know how much earlier, but that's genuinely how news drops nowadays. So it doesn't really matter. I think he's probably going to end up. If the Heat are smart, they're just going to grab him and put him into Miami and give him to Bam Adebayo. Make Bam's life way easier on offense, and he would be a high profile guy. Sell tickets, exciting player, get you an All Star. But you know, Miami is not a serious franchise, so we can't expect them to do that. Let's see the Suns and the Rockets. See what that game's talking about. T-Wolves, Bucks. Oh, trade to the Timberwolves would be nice. Giving him to Giannis. I see how that would be beneficial, of course, to Giannis. And the Kings just have too many guards. The Kings do have too many guards, but he would be an actual point guard who understood how to get the ball to Giannis. I mean, not Giannis, Sabonis, who is quite literally the best player on that team, and he's being utilized like a bum rebounding big. All right, it's 47-41. The Suns are up on the Rockets. We're excited about this. I'm not going to lie. And why are we excited about this? Because if the Suns beat the Rockets, then I get to I get to go tell my mans that KD not as good as he thinks he is. Mind you, KD's that good. But I'm a hate because that's bro. Let me get under his skin. But shout out to Iz in the chat. Thought we lost you there, brother. Appreciate you for staying up. I just tuned into this game and it gave me a commercial. So we're gonna go back to talking about your picks. The Clippers. I didn't even see that one. The Clippers and Trae Young. So you're saying transition on from James Harden, get Trae Young up in there, and ride the Trae Young Kawhi train until the track ends. And that's not a bad idea. Kawhi is a proven guy, a stud, and he's been on the heater. Not against Jalen Brown, though. Lock that shit up. Clamps. I'm trying to tell people, man. It's not sweet on this side, y'all. It's not sweet. Payne Pritchard did a shot over 3 Bulls. Elite. Uh, let's go more into Trae Young and Anthony Edwards. That'll be scary. A shooting, elite passing, quick guard with a hyper athlete, quick first step, strong D Wade hybrid build with Mike to the cup or deep threes. That backcourt connection would be lethal, dog. I could see that. Yeah, I was saying that earlier. Trade to Brooklyn for sure. They'd compete for magnet ball. But Cam Thomas would definitely mess that up. If they don't get rid of Cam Thomas, team chemistry gonna be at zero. You gonna see Trae Young taking all them shots and being praised for it. He gonna be like, I was doing the same thing. But that's Trae Young, brother. You gotta eat that. But you know how certain people gonna be. But get Trae to Brooklyn, man. Bring him to New York so people can either hate on him or love him. That'll be mad funny. He did all that kind of shit on NY, only to play on the worst team there. That's nuts. What was that? Justin Holiday just airballed a shot. My man's is texting me right now. We had a parlay on for Brunson, and because the Pistons been putting BTA, Brunson not gonna come back in the game. If only Thibs was still here, he would make that nigga play. Clear the parlay real quick. Bless me, thank me. Tari Eason got Justin Holiday's exact shot, and he hit it instead of airballing. That's why you get minutes. I haven't watched enough Suns basketball, which is a crazy thing to say because I should be watching zero. I viewed it, as a poorly run franchise. But they're clearly doing something right. Tough nosed. The news is out. Bill has been prescribed on Dylan Brooks. He's a net positive. He's just a great culture guy to have. One of those I don't give a crap guys. We don't take no ish from anybody. I'm gonna be obnoxious, and I'm also gonna give you like 15 to 17. Hell, I think he's averaging 20. I don't know if that'll continue, but he's giving you offense, being a hard nosed defender, and an irritant, and he's juicing your team. Draymond Green was wrong about him. I seen a post about that. It was like this aged poorly when Draymond was like the dynasty starts after you when he was talking about the Grizzlies, and then how the Grizzlies have been complete dookie butt since he left. He's a winning player. Any playoff team would. Yeah, nah, he is. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you were looking for toughness, if you were looking for a guy who could hit shots, And that's what I'm saying. He's on the Suns, and I'm pretty sure he's their second leading scorer behind D Book. Grayson Allen and one. Oh, never mind. Put too much on it. I'm not. Oh, yes. I'm not gonna lie. Is what do you think about? Excuse me. What do you think about Trae Young to Phoenix? How you feel about that? Light skinned boys getting to it out there. Let me know. Let me know. Give D Book the chance to just go back to having to kill. I mean, like hoop, not like you know what I'm saying. Let's see. Shout out Conking up on my favorite player of this class. He said Devin Booker would ask for a trade if Trae Young came through. All right. I mean, shit. You want another star playing with you, and he a better passer. He probably help unlock Marvin Williams. But oh my God, KD over 3 from the midi. Nigga said D Book want to be on his 05 to 08 Kobe stuff right now. I'm gonna explain something to you, brother. Is he averaging 30? What's D Book averaging? Let's look. Tell me in the chat. What's D Book averaging right now? I just seen Brooks take a pull up midi and cash it. Yeah, he better than Draymond for sure. Oh, who was that? Oh, that's Holiday, the dude who just airball just hit a tough lay, y'all. I'm not tuning back into that next game, but you know what we should talk about? Oh, they called a foul? Sengun is injured, I'm pretty sure, right? D Book 26, 4, and 6. You said Kobe? You said 05 to 08 Kobe? What is that? What is that? He not touching 30? Yo, that's not yo, what is that? Yo, what is that? Y'all see it in the chat? He averaging 26, 4, and 6 on 46% from the field and 30 from 3. That shit is nasty, bro. Give that boy Trae Young. Give that boy Trae Young. Dylan Brooks trying to talk to KD. Brother, this ain't Braun. Oh, he laughing. He taking the safe route. I'm not gonna lie. He didn't want KD to fry him. Oh, I wouldn't want that either, brother. Oh, great defensive possession by the Suns. What? Why didn't you throw it up, you fool? Tried to thread the knee for what? Sorry, I just watched a bad display of basketball. He said he wanna be, he ain't that. Nah, you right. He definitely ain't that. We knew that though. How do you think the Amen Thompson point guard experiment has gone? Or have they given up on that experiment? Another turnover. This time he's not going to pass it. Yup. He's like, I tried to pass it to you before, but I screwed up. Now, I'm just going to chuck him. Shout out to the 2 viewers in the chat. Once again, streaming from my room. Still need a wire for the roadcaster, so you will just be serenaded by the sound of my lovely voice. If you have a problem with that, you could go. No, please stay. I have someone to talk to, so I don't feel crazy. But technically, I'm really just talking to myself anyway, unless y'all respond in the chat. Whoever the second person in the chat is, Isaiah or Iz was in here talking about some D-Book is essentially Kobe from '05 to '08. And the niggas averaging 26 on 46% from the field and 30 from three. So do with that information what you will. If you want to boo Iz, go ahead. Look at this guy, KD, man. Dylan Brooks got 4 points and 3 fouls. He's doing his job. I forgot Dylan was with them last year, and then they traded him for KD. That's what happened. You traded up, big dog. You got to go, big dog. But you can't be mad. It's you for KD, bro. It's not like you Tatum. It's not like you Brown. Jaylen Brown is elite, by the way. I don't know who's in here, but you need to know his 50 ball, that 50 burger, dog. That 50 burger was crazy. I really don't understand, though, why. Amen Thompson is going to dribble the ball. Oh, well, it's the end of the clock. I guess he wanted it. Or is that Justin Holiday? Finney Smith missed. I forgot they had Finney Smith as well. Man, what's his name? Van Fleet would have helped this team so crazy. I didn't think it would be as dire as it was. I actually preferred because I wanted them to play their bigger lineup, which, mind you, it has been working. But there have been moments where you could tell they needed a point guard. I love D-Book, but he ain't a 30 points per game kind of guy. Oh, no. They had him in Tatum conversations, though. That's what I was hearing. They had him in Brown conversations, too. That's what I was hearing. And he not even a 30 PPG guy? You got him in conversations with 30 PPG? Amen is a 2-3. He absolutely is. I think just because he has better handles than his brother. It's because he's the more offensively inclined twin. That's exactly what it is. Amen just want to dunk hard and play defense. I'm crying. Amen want to be a star. What are you talking about? Fight for sure. He definitely want to fight. All right, I guess it's halftime, so we got to find another game. What time even is it? $9:21. The next game over, y'all. Somebody tell me. It's over with. They're done playing with fire. Let's see what the Hornets and the Thunder are doing. Oh, they're just playing highlights. Shout out to us. What should I eat tonight, y'all? Can I even eat? Like I said, my wisdom tooth is acting up. Maybe I just shouldn't eat anything. Maybe that's the key. They're playing that old NBA TV top 10 highlights of the week. Is this game on NBA TV? No, NBA TV doesn't. Do they? I don't even know all the people that show all this stuff. Oh, that's what D Book. That's how D Book was moving versus the Thunder last night. That boy cold. By the way, the jig is up for the Thunder. And what I mean by that is me and the boys were talking about this literally a couple of weeks ago. We were saying the Thunder are an OP team. The things you need to compete with the Thunder is you got to match what they're doing from jump in terms of your defensive intensity and your offensive intensity. You can't you can't let the discrepancy between how hard you're playing be so crazy because that's why the calls get uneven. Like the ref is going to see one team playing hard, balls to the wall the whole game. So if you always play like that, a foul doesn't necessarily look like a foul in real time. It looks like you're just playing hard as shit. You're playing at a different speed. So you've got to like match that energy and at times exceed it. The Spurs do that well. The other part of that is having athletes that can match up with OKC, preferably quick athletic guards like Stephon Castle, Aaron Fox, Dylan Harper. I like those boys, man. Wemby is obviously a mismatch, and he takes it personal against that team, so they have a good mix of that. Uh, but the next thing you have to have is you have to be able to have, excuse me, once you have those two things, you have to be able to keep the game close. Because as good as the Thunder have been these past 2.5, 3 years, whatever you want to call it, this core they have with all these young guys, like Shea and Lou were there with CP3. I think maybe J Dub was a rookie. I think J Dub was a no. Was J Dub even there yet? I don't even know. But either way you slice it, a lot of these new young guys on their team, they only came after they were putting BTA to the whole league. So you're not really certain how they're going to move or act or perform if you manage to keep the game close. Mind you, Shea is clutch, but most of the games they've lost this year, or the two games they've lost, two or three, no, three, because they lost the Timberwolves too. The three games they lost this year that weren't to the Spurs, they were all close clutch games. Like Anthony Edwards game winner, Devin Booker game winner, and I think the Trailblazers got him. I think Denny Avija got to the line mad times, but it was still monster performance. They played defense. Their young guys are athletes and they got after it. And when they got down to the clutch, a lot of times they just had one of those guys where it's like, my guy is better than your guy. Lace them up. I'm going to try to do a stream of a game one of these days. Sorry, I just seen that. I was in the middle of my rant. You know that is. But what do you mean game? Like you mean, oh my God. Sorry for interrupting. The Hornets are up 67-50 on the Thunder. What? It's crazy. But were you talking about doing a stream of me watching the game or doing a stream at a game? Because I don't know if I could stream the game because copyright purposes and stuff. They got Granny working at the Chesapeake Arena. Jokes. Whew. Well, Jalen Brunson, you failed the slip tonight. You did not fail the slip the last time you were on the slip, so I can't really be mad at you, can I? Yeah, shout out to Jalen Brunson, y'all. He was doing his job still. Crazy still. We're still here. Big comfortable, big cozy. You see what's going on. You might be wondering, how can he see? He has shades on. The answer is I cannot. It seems like most of these guys are taking care of business tonight. Maybe I should check the Denver game. You guys think the Denver versus the Sixers game is worth getting into? Well, let me see how the Thunder come out at halftime on their home court. Because I know my brother's probably losing it. Like, why are we down by 17 to the freaking Hornets? Because that's nuts. Let's see how much confidence these guys have. I want to see when shots were falling early. Okay. Okay, see staggered. What's the staggered action? Oh, they got Miles on who they wanted. Okay. That's good offense. They playing good offense, y'all. Jalen Williams to Chet. Oh my God, Chet cuts the lead to 17. What a rambunctious young fellow. I was about to say Trae Young to the Thunder. And I'm only saying that so their defense takes the hit. Instant chemistry throw off. But Trae Young is one of those guys, he's going to do wonders for your big man, I can't lie. He's like James Harden and Chris Paul in that sense. Ooh. Before you talk crazy, Chris Paul made DeAndre Jordan an all-star. I want you to remember that. That was Chris Paul. Chris Paul made DeAndre Jordan into an all-star. He literally force-fed him so his stats was there. Double-double machine. Shout out to Chris, man. That's how we all need to be. And he said, how are we all supposed to be? How are we all supposed to be, Cliff? It's very simple. We're all supposed to be kind. Pay it forward. Help our mans get put on. It's like, nah. I don't know what I was talking about, honestly. I'm thinking about food, y'all. That's what I'm thinking about. And I'm thinking about how the parlay on tail didn't hit. In my head, it was all like simple stuff, right? Simple. Wasn't anything crazy. So I don't know why everybody on the list is acting regular tonight. Why is everybody acting regular? What did I do to y'all? Why can't y'all just support me? Here we go. Oh, and one. Nope. Nope. And one. That's crazy. Don't get stiff. Pause. Chat tried to be selfish. You wanted that. You wanted that bunny jumper. Yeah, 22-point lead. Okay. Yep, we're here. People probably thought I was asleep. I'm really just watching this game. But luckily, we've got zero. Oh my god, my legs. I can't keep my legs up like that. Probably need like a blanket. Oh, look, a blanket. There we go. They're going to be like, oh my gosh, Cliff, what happened? Why'd you fall asleep on stream? Because I'm comfortable and I had a lack of sleep, y'all. Forgive me. Russell Westbrook, okay. I don't know why I said Russ like that, Sashay. Could see the exhaustion. But we're going to put our hours in because why? We are not lazy. Players be untying their shoelaces to get more time and rest. J-Dub becoming a vet right before our eyes, y'all. Ooh. LaMelo is what? That's a crazy shot. LaMelo out there putting boys on hoop dreams. What? Oh my god. It's so comfortable in here. I understand why more people don't stream in their room though. Because bro, it's over. They be offering up the weirdest prizes. Give us only money. Give us the cash. Halftime prizes and stuff. Coupons to stores usable in their store. I don't want to do that. Give me the money. Sell all that if you have to. Then give me the money that you're owed me. Well, we're going to look for another game because this one is a complete and utter blowout. Is every game a blowout tonight? I thought maybe it would be more entertaining. It has not been. We need a good game, y'all. Nope. Nope. What does that say? All right. Let's see what this is talking about. Okay, here we go. The heck? Sorry, y'all. Over here trying to get the show to work. I mean, the game. Maxi. Yep. Oh my god, I caught it at the end of the first half, y'all. My tooth is trying to do the Moroccan tap dance on my gum. Oh, annoying. But not debilitating yet. Mm-mm. Steph Curry with Snoop Dogg analyst. Yep. Need a topic of conversation. But I don't want to get into a rant about JB's 50 ball and all that stuff because I know everybody's going to be on my ass about it. Like, oh, rada. You're a Celtics podcast. You're relaxed, dog. It's none of that. I am very pro Celtics because I am a fan. Die hard, lifelong. Yeah, this wisdom tooth is giving me the dickens, y'all. And this game is at halftime, too. What is going on? Why can't I just find something nice to watch? There's so many games on. One of you should be able to hold my attention. Oh, I think the game's over. We won by 14 plus. Okay, so that game's over. Is there nothing left to watch? Is that what I did? What time does that game start? Is it 10? It's 9:40 right now. So I gotta wait for halftime on all the other games. This is nasty. All the other games are at halftime. Ew. Send help. Somebody send help. Mm-mm. This one-on-one shit is hilarious. Shout out to the one viewer we have in here. If you are just joining us, just know my tooth is frying me. It's very much so frying me. But I also need help deciding what to eat. If you also would like to know, we've been talking about Trae Young. We also talked about Devin Booker not being the one. We also talked about the way to beat the Thunder. And then on top of that, what else did we talk about? Did I mention my tooth aches? Not debilitating, just annoying enough where I haven't eaten since breakfast. And I'm just like, oh no, is it going to be one of those days? Is breakfast the only meal I'm going to have? Will I be able to get rid of this feeling before my birthday? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. But on a more serious note, we're trying to find a game that isn't at halftime. And if we don't find one, we're just gonna go back to the Houston Rock. Ah, there we go. The Rockets and the Suns are active. Oh yeah, we talked about Dylan Brooks as well. Amen missed that dunk. Oh, he got fouled. Okay, that was crazy though. Who's more athletic than the Thompson twins? It's like Anthony Edwards, the Thompson twins. Who else is up there? And I'm talking about the athletes of athletes. Fast, jump high, quick twitch, fast first step. I'm talking about elite in all aspects of athleticism. Mm, who is? Shout out to the Suns once again. 69-58. They're a decent team this year. Well, I don't want to say decent, but they be putting in good games. Who is this that just shot twice? Up, KD Magnaball. They triple teamed him. Oh, that's a great pass. They triple teamed KD before the half court mark. He passed ahead. Tari Eason pump faked, drove to the rim, made a pass baseline. Oh, and just like that, they're back into it. 69-63. KD with a dunk. We're getting active, y'all. Who trying to make a parlay that the Suns beat the Rockets? Hey, D book folded. That nigga is not Kobe. I repeat, he's not Kobe. Foul. Tari Eason made a great play and then proceeded to turn the ball over when the world needed him most. But to be fair, KD should have been spaced out to the corner. That's what I mean. Like certain guys, you have to learn a lot of time to be in the position to be a great passer. Because certain guys who look like great passers are really just good at remembering plays. Like they know where you're supposed to be. They're passing the ball to where you are supposed to be according to the play. Some guys are like that. I like the other type of passer. Sees you without even needing to look at you, always throwing dimes, leading you to score the ball. It's not just, okay, this is where the set runs. I'm gonna pass it here. If you don't catch it, I'm gonna yell at you like it's on you. Whole time I was being held up. You saw me over there, you da 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 da. Obviously that's I don't know. Who are we talking about? It's like the numbing cream got me delirious. 69-65. Shout out the defense, man. Oh, Katie trying to get it on the. You about to get snatched to it. What? What was that, Marvin Williams? He can't shoot. Dylan Brooks saying he got smacked across the arm. Oh, I see what he's talking about. So he hit Dylan Brooks' arm. In the meantime, what the hell am I supposed to eat? I hate these commercial breaks. Nothing good happening in them. Might be a short stream tonight, y'all. Only because I need food and also or I need something to give me energy. Maybe that's why I'm so low energy right now. But we're gonna be consistent. They're doing a t-shirt toss. What's the name of the Rockets mascot? Does anyone know? A lot of these mascots seem to be in prison. Don't touch me. I'm trying to make buddy buddy. Especially if I'm on the other team. What are you doing? You're the ops. I'm popping you. Knowing mascots, they probably gonna take it as a joke. They're gonna think shit is sweet. Until I'm taking a scissor to your tennis ball and it's dude. Know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. It's the part where you guys say, we don't know what you're saying. But apparently all y'all know what I'm saying. So everybody's a crazy person. Do. You guys have been no help when it comes to me choosing food for myself. But I know if I heard someone say something retarded like super hard toast or uh, crunchy bacon, I don't need to hear that. Let me treat this. Ayo, Dylan Brooks, who is he feeling like? Tween two step back freaking pump fake? He realized he was about to get blocked, but he started breaking out a handle package I've never seen from him. Ow. Shout out to the viewer in my chat. We are currently dealing with what do you call wisdom tooth pain? And it's not like super bad. It's just annoying. But while we're dealing with this type of pain, we're also thinking about what we need to eat. Shout out to the two viewers in the chat. If somebody could just tell me what I should get to eat, I'd really appreciate it because I've been sitting here mulling over eating food this whole time, and I may pass away before I decide. Send help. The restaurant I would have ordered from closed, so I'm gonna be sick. Either way, I guess. Oh, that was a good read though. Amen Thompson drew went into the paint, made the defense collapse, tossed to the right side where the speaker's supposed to be. Thompson to Okogie. Okogie is your last. Yeah, they need another 3-and-D guy in Houston. Hey, is that Reed Shepard? No, that's Devin Booker. Vega report where I got Trae Young going. I really got him going Ah, see, I was saying earlier probably Miami, but Pat Riley gonna know how to mess that up. And then I was also thinking perhaps Brooklyn magnet ball with Michael Porter Jr. Trae Young and Michael Porter Jr. would go extremely crazy. My man's in the chat is was talking about he could see him going to Minnesota, which I think would be scary for that side of the conference because he's a real point guard that could score in bunches. And he's never played with to my knowledge, I don't think Trae Young's ever played with an elite guard talent and a real two guard as well. And it alleviates the pressure off Anthony Edwards to try to be, you know what I'm saying, the distributor, even though being that is where the league is going. So you have to be able to do that to an extent if you're going to be called one of the best in the world or a top five in the league. So you've got to be able to distribute, read defenses, make the right plays consistently. Understand all that. But if Trae Young got over there, brother, you could just do what you've been wanting to do this whole time. Go kill. And I doubt they're going to double if Trae here. Like, what? I mean, obviously they could still double from McDaniels, but he's a really good slasher. And then what? You're going to double off Rudy. Okay, but I think it's going to take more than two people to stop Anthony Edwards from getting where he needs to go. So I like that. My man's was saying the Clippers earlier. I don't know if I like that one because you're essentially replacing James Harden with Trae. But I mean, my man's over here shaking his head, so you might. I don't know. Trae is difficult. He can help. Who could he help? If he went to Phoenix, he'd help them. I mean, not Phoenix. If he went to the Rockets, he'd help them. Immediately, he'd help them. But what would the Rockets have to give up to get Trae Young? A lot, and they need to do it because the what's it called? The money thing, the cap, salary cap. But where do you want to see him go, bro? Vega report. Let me know. Where do you want to see Trae Young go? Here we go. Bro still didn't give me his Bro still didn't give me his list of where Trae Young should go. Amen Thompson getting hyped. Did he hit a shot or did he shoot a free throw? Oh, that was beautiful. Ooh. And just like that, the Rockets are back in the game, y'all. Shout out to the two viewers in the chat. If you in the chat, give me where you think Trae Young should go. I'm saying him and the Rockets would be a chip. I mean, you'd have to keep that core of like him, KD, and Sengun. But you need defenders, but you're probably gonna have to give up Amen. Well, not even Amen. Who got a contract? Who got a fat? You'd have to give up Fred. You'd have to give up Fred to make the salary make sense. And then you'd have to give up probably one or two of those elite wings you like. And maybe also Steven Adams, in my estimation. Because Trey's on a supermax, right? Am I bugging? The money has to make sense, though. It's a 2-point game, y'all. Capella on the Rockets? Did they say Capella? The Suns are in Chuck mode. Yeah, Fred Van Fleet and Adams would go. Yeah, I mean, but that's still championship level, depending on which wing guys you get to keep. It could be special. I just don't think they're gonna make that deal with. I don't think they're gonna send him west. I think they want to send him east or keep him east. They might be petty like that, but who knows? It's a new dawn. It's a new day. They might actually put Trae's interest before their own. But if it's a trade, they're gonna get something back from somebody. That's why I'm just like, I don't know what team would want to get him and then blow everything up necessarily for Trae Young. Who do you think? Because I mean, we both think the Rockets could benefit from him, but I also recognize they could benefit from some. They could benefit from some perimeter defenders. It's not a slight; it's just a fact. Katie got the funniest free throws. He's just too tall for everything, bro. What are we talking about, man? Fred Van Fleet would have to go. Steven Adams would have to go. Who else do the Rockets have besides? Mm, no, I don't think anything else. If he ends up in Brooklyn, I'm betting all the overs every single time, though. Everybody needs to ride out with me. Yeah, I want to change from this game so badly, but all the other games are like blowouts, y'all. I've checked. Real aggressive blowouts, too. I mean, maybe the Thunder are making a comeback. They were down by 17 at the half. I was truly shocked. I don't understand. Here are the Rockets. Oh, Devin Booker snake the screen. Oh, no, that's Grayson Allen. That's great defense. That's great defense. Yeah, that's great defense. Oh my god. Track the ball and his man. Cut off any first step points that he could have launched off on. Slightly late contest. But and what Amen Thompson just tried to be Mike. Shout out to the viewers. Finney Smith? What's his contract? Would the Hawks even want Dorian Finney Smith? Because at the end of the day, we got to think of the Hawk side as well. They're probably all in on Jalen Johnson. Shout out to the 4 viewers in the chat. They're probably all in on Jalen Johnson right now. So if they're all in on Jalen Johnson, that means they're probably looking for. They are looking for a Fred Van Fleet type, maybe extra defenders, but they got a bunch of long forwards on that team. Pause. Oh my god, that was a horrendous miss. It's a tie game. Third quarter about to end. I think KD gonna hold the ball. Wait, is that KD? No, they got no. That's Amen. They're letting Amen take the last shot, y'all. Three-way trade with him and AD. With who and AD? You talking about Dorian Finney or you talking about Trae Young? Shout out to the viewers. Shout out to everybody rocking with me. Excuse me if I sound a little funny tonight. My wisdom tooth acting up. It's just soreness. I will survive somehow. Oh my god. They said the Phoenix Suns have something going on at their arena. Bricks for burgers. Hang on. What did you say, Vega Report? You said 4 year 53. Yeah, they not. They don't want him. They want Tari Eason. They want Tari Eason or Amen. And the Rockets not giving up Amen unless they thought they could win a championship this year. What y'all think? You think Trae Young? Let me think. Trae Young, Kevin Durant, Alperen Sengun, and energy guys guarantees a chip this year? Y'all think that? Let me know. Why are commercial breaks so long? Like the players need this much time. The players don't need this much time. It's a what is it? 15-second timer or 20-second timeout, and then in a minute or a minute 20 or something. They be dragging it. Not guaranteed, but they be a top 3 contender. Yeah. I just think that what makes them good right now is their ability to defend and KD being great. So I'd have to see what that looks like. But offensively, it could be as long as you have shooters and athletes around them. But that's the thing. Getting Trae, they would probably lose a lot of their athletes. Reed Shepard, Yakum. Oh, he missed. The parlay already lost. I put in 2, but I had him for 2 threes on that, even though it already lost. I would like to. Ooh, Dylan Brooks trying to take pound dribble step back fadeaways. Who is he feeling like? Shout out to the 3 viewers in the chat. Appreciate y'all. Make yourselves known. Like the live. Do everything for me. You know what to do. Ooh, Dylan Brooks has the green light on this Phoenix Suns team. I did not know. I was not privy to that. Like he's snaking pick and rolls. What? I was under the impression he was getting his offense off of like driving kicks. I did not know he was saying clear out, give me the rock. That's insane behavior. Nuts behavior. Oh my god, he creating offense? Nigga just missed the shot. Can't help that. Oh, they called a foul on him? Or is it his teammate? I don't know. He playing hard, y'all. He playing hard. Ugh. None of y'all are real. None of the three people in here are real because I've been asking for food recommendations, what I should eat, and nobody wants to tell me. And the other alternative besides eating is just not eating because my wisdom tooth is aching me, and I don't want to do anything to irritate the process. I guess. Oh my God, Amen Thompson, heem, step back Trae, and he missed. I don't know who was in here earlier. My man's is. I'm telling you, bro. The reason the Rockets tried to make the Amen point guard experiment happen, A, Fred VanVleet got injured, and B, he's more offensively inclined than his brother. He got a better pat, and for those who don't understand, he got a better handle. Oh my God, that's an assist for bro. Nigga telling me soup. Oh, my problem is I want that bullshit. I want that bullshit soup they be doing. You know, I'm Caribbean, bro. My soup gotta be like, you know what I mean? Gotta be filling. You know what I mean? Like, and I wasn't even prepared for this. I woke up fine, dog. I woke up fine. It just started happening throughout the day. I was like, what's going on, bro? This is not how I wanted the day to go. But I'm also trying to stay very consistent because I was like, I'm not doing the stream tonight because I'm a little, nah, you're going to go on. Even if you just got to show your face for 20 minutes, you're going to go on and say you did something because we not flopping out. We here all the time. You know what I'm saying? You got to stay patient. It's almost like when you see a bigger girl in the gym, right? And then she big, but you see the potential. And she in the gym, which means she want to meet that potential. So you befriend the big shorty. You know what I'm saying? I like to call it investing in their gains. You know what I'm saying? You're investing in the T-ness of the body. So that is a long process. You know what I mean? That's what it is. But at the end of the day, after that long process, there's a reward. I don't even know how this tied into my tooth. I'll have to watch it back and figure it out. But go to the gym, fellas. Go find you a biggin and wait for her to become the princess. But if she stopped going to the gym, just drop her. She not dedicated. She not serious. Rome wasn't built in a day. Shout out to Goddess. Appreciate your viewership. Bombs in the chat for Goddess. I can't believe this game is still on a commercial break, bro. What on earth? I'm probably gonna try to see what there is to eat here, and it's just gonna be mad stuff that's crunchy. And then I can't make a peanut butter sandwich because I don't want anything to get stuck in my teeth. You know what I'm saying? All that extra work. I mean, I guess stuff is gonna get stuck in your teeth regardless, chat. Shit, somebody told me I was a picky eater the other day. Maybe they're right. But nah, I'm allowed to be picky today, man. My tooth hurt. Like I said, I need this to be done by Wednesday. Because quiet is kept. Wednesday, my birthday. And I was about to book something for myself. But I don't know if this pain is going to get worse. Because I know if the pain gets worse, or like if my gum swells up, you know how it go, y'all. The swelling happens. Shout out to the three viewers. I'm not gonna want to do anything because originally I was planning on like going to like one of them. I've never been to like a spa type vibe, Had like a massage, the whole rundown and everything. So I was gonna do that for myself for my birthday. But if my tooth is gonna be worse than it is today, and then worse tomorrow, and then it's worse after tomorrow, I'm not gonna want to leave my house or do anything, bro. So I need this to be gone. The good thing is, anyone who knows, the wisdom tooth is already broken through. So I'm hoping the discomfort is just because it's still sort of growing in. So slight inflammation. Hopefully it's gone by the time I wake up. You know what I mean? We're praying that that's the case because if it's the other way around, oh my god, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna be on some woe is me type. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be upset, dog. Kevin Durant pull up three. He missed. KD is KD a top five player in the league right now? Let me know, y'all. KD top five? Somebody tell me. Let me know if you got Kevin Durant in your top five right now. Jabari Smith called for that ball like he was going to do something and just held up the offense. Criminal offense. All right, well, if you give KD three chances on offense, he's going to hit one of them. You had him bottled up and then you just fucked around and found out. Oh, Royce O'Neal, I forgot. Royce O'Neal was, why do I know that name? He was running with Donovan for all those years. I think they were in the same draft class or he was drafted the year after Donovan. They was locked in on that team. Royce had to play they had Royce playing the three though. Had that boy in hell. Guarding the Kawhis and KDs and the LeBrons of the world. Well, they also had Joe Ingles too. But respectfully, Joe Ingles was guarding Paul George. He was not guarding KD. Shout out to the four viewers in the chat. Yo, does anyone in the chat remember in 2019 when Joe Ingles was making Paul George look like a regular human being while just like a plumber getting in his head? That was some hilariously beautiful bump. But it was also one of those times where it's just like, this is what you give Russell Westbrook, bro. I remember that series versus the Jazz. This dude PG was more worried about the plumber looking nigga than he was about actually winning the series. I was like, bro, what is wrong with you? And then after the season, he was talking about his shoulders. Well, brother, you play the whole game shoving people with your shoulders. What did you expect to happen? It's 87-83. The Suns are up. I'm pretty sure KD want to win this game. That's a great pass. You playing with a bunch of young dudes, bro, but at least it was a foul. Yeah, you were right. If the Vega report's still in here, you was right, bro. Get this dude KD Trae Young immediately. These dudes in here don't know what they doing. Failures. Listening to these announcers talk will be the death of me. See, I'm wearing headphones because I didn't want the sound of the game to mess up the sound of the stream. But now it's just like, now that Mr. Annoying came in here and fried us, how about we just take his stuff and move it and then plug the heater in anyway? Speaking gibberish. That pain medication I put on my gums must be stronger than I thought. Your boy over here, whole time I'm still in pain. Oh, Dylan Brooks knocked it away. Can't believe Jalen Brown let me down tonight, though. But it was the first time. I had him for six plus first quarter points. He did not have that. But I blame myself because something was telling me to put Sam Hauser on the slip for three threes and just call it a day. And I was like, he might not even play, so let's not put Sammy on. Let's just go with the safer bet and put JB six plus. Meanwhile, Sam had 6 points in the first quarter. You know what that means? He had two of them things in the first. Of course, he gonna hit the rest of that. Oh my god. Uh, I gotta keep talking and everything. I understand that, but it does hurt a little bit to talk sometimes. Oh, hurt is the wrong word. It's not hurt as much as it's uncomfortable. That's that's the issue. It's uncomfortable to speak right now, which is a problem because I need to be on stream talking all the time. So I apologize for the lack of talking, y'all. I apologize for that. It is bringing me discomfort to talk though. Mind you, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna be here and mute and not speak because I have been trying to talk. Ugh, but we just not gonna shut up. Hell no, we not gonna shut up. You know why we not gonna shut up? Because we didn't hit the lathe. So now everybody got to be annoyed, just as annoyed as me. Matter of fact, I should call my sister in here to annoy her. What was that? They're not counting that. Amen Thompson thinks he's the main character. You're supposed to be getting the ball to KD in his spots. I don't know what this is. Bro hit a couple shots and get a tough layup. He think he Jesus. I respect it though, cause facts. Uh, uh, come on. You know what I need? I need to go to the dentist and get some of that laughing gas. Uh, talk, Cliff. I know it's uncomfortable. You know what else is uncomfortable? I thought no, that's gonna get you banned. Don't say that. It's 93-94. No, is it 93-94 or 93-84? Pretty sure it's 93-94. The Rockets are up by one. How do I deal with this irksome pain? All right, finally the game is back. Amen Thompson has 14, 6, and 6. Not mad at that production. All right, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. Emergency ending to the stream, y'all. Thank you for tuning in with me tonight. Sorry for the lack of speaking. We'll be back again this week with more. All right. All right.